Helen ZILLE is back again in our streets trying to feed it to us that she wants to be the Johannesburg mayor. And the DA, not just Helen ZILLE, they're trying everything in their power to ensure that whoever becomes the mayor of Johannesburg is weak enough so that we see the need for Helen ZILLE. Sanbon, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, Helen ZILLE yesterday had an interview where she retaliated again that I grew up in Joburg. Who's the better candidate than me? She is the best candidate, because she says that she went even and consulted with people, but it doesn't seem like people are that interested in being the mayor of Johannesburg. But yet she's here, she's interested, she wants to be the mayor of Johannesburg. To seal that, the DA has filed a motion of no confidence against Dada Morero, who's the current mayor of the city of Johannesburg. Right now, as I'm talking to you, they have a meeting. Probably they are voting as to whether they are removing him or not. So far, the reaction of political parties is very mixed, with Action SA saying that, oh, we're going to abstain, we're going to stay away, we're not going to vote, we're not going to do anything because of how we feel about him. This is what the Action SA said.
Wherever you are in Johannesburg, the traffic lights are not working, the streets are falling apart, the electricity outages and water stoppages are more than they have ever been. And on top of that, we have a mayor who responds to these crises with statements like, well, we'll just repair the potholes on the routes of the G20.
While Al-Jamaa and the Good Party, on the other hand, believe that, Dada Morero is fine wherever he is, he's a good candidate. This is some of the interviews that they had regarding Dada.
7 mayors in 7 years, and that each new mayor is going to bring about promises, but it's going to take time to deliver these. I think Mayor Morero has made some incredible strides with projects that have been pushed, like the bomb squad that he's launched, like his inner city cleanup.
So it seems like the DA is alone in believing that Dada should be removed. And these are some of the reasons that the DA has given as to why Dada should be removed as the mayor of Johannesburg.
Our reasons for the motion against the executive mayor is we all know that the city has collapsed under this current coalition. It is led by the executive mayor. We also know that the executive mayor obviously has overseen 13 entities that has gone rogue and are packed by cadres. And as the shareholder representative, the mayor has refused to intervene. There are some of these officials inside these entities where there are criminal cases that have been involved in massive corruption, and the executive mayor is bent on protecting these officials and not holding them accountable.
I think we can all agree, and it's very evident that there's a mess going on in Johannesburg. But is Helen ZILLE really the solution? Does that EFF MMC, he's doing really well, why not give him a chance? But knowing South Africans, I don't know, I wouldn't be shocked if you guys give Helen ZILLE a chance. I'm actually scared, because I think high chances Helen ZILLE will be the mayor next year, because EDA is here to fight to ensure that Dada is out so that the way can be paved for Helen ZILLE.
Pray that Helen ZILLE does not become the candidate for Joburg. Because if she does become the candidate for Joburg, the ANC is toast.
Helen ZILLE. I don't know what you guys think. Please comment your thoughts. Moving right along to the minister, Nkabinde.
Those who abstained from this voting process, 43. The yeses, 75. The noes, 144. The motion does not pass.
So, Minister Nkabinde, we know that there's been a lot of allegations against her, including that she's lied to the Higher Education Committee, and that she's put, she's accused of cadre deployment, including Umdana Kwete Mentashi, and that some of the chairperson and other board members that she said are part of the board did not even know about that appointment. So there's a lot of scrutiny and exposure that she's found herself under, and the DA has also filed a case with the ethics committee so that she can answer there. So far, there hasn't been much going on. I think we'll wait for that time where she has to come in account. Meanwhile, the ANC as well as the President Cyrill Ramaphosa have said that she must just stay low, lie low, because a lot is going on. Hey guys, Guning, even MKP has voiced out their concern about her Gutiazin girl has not accounted at all. And this is what MKP had to say regarding her conduct.
Chairperson of the Portfolio Committee, requesting, amongst other things, that the minister provides Parliament and us as the official opposition in Parliament in the committee, the process and the criteria that the minister used in selecting these people.
And guys, what you guys think about all of this? Do you think that she should be removed now? Motion of no confidence against her, of which we can't because she's a minister appointed by Cyril Ramaphosa. What do you think should be done? Should we call for her resignation? What can be done? Because girl has been acting, out of scope and course of employment. Nonetheless, guys, moving right along to what is going on Amazwe, outside of South Africa. You guys remember the Israel-Iran war that is going on. So Israel has bombed some facilities where Iran is manufacturing their nuclear weapons as well as missiles. I did report on this, guys, but just to give a small background is that Iran is a funder of military groups such as the Hamas, the Houthis, as well as the Hezbollah. So he's funding these military groups. Hezbollah is based in Lebanon, while Houthis is based in Yemen. And the Houthis, they're fighting Saudi Arabia and US-backed Yemeni governments. Whereas the Hezbollah is strongly anti-Israel. Okay, we know about Hamas, guys, in Palestine, protecting Gaza and all of that. So all these military groups are a threat to Israel. And the fact that Iran is funding them and providing nuclear as well as missiles to them, it's a threat, especially since Iran is part and parcel of the treaty that does not allow them to manufacture such. So they bombed those facilities where they are creating that, which then resulted in the death of their scientists as well as some civilians. And obviously Iran did retaliate and said, you're not gonna do that. Sent back the same message, and the message there, it was met with a lot of destruction, including infrastructure, the civilians and all of that. Obviously, because of the strong relation that the USA has with Israel, it wanted to insert itself. They inserted themselves there, even though Israel attacked without a court order from the UN, even though they are defense is that it's self-defense, because how do you provide nuclear weapons as well as missiles when you know that the treaty does not allow you to do so? So that thing has been going on. Donald Trump obviously intervened, tried to negotiate with the two parties. They reached the point of ceasefire. However, that ceasefire was not met with good results.
Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what doing. Do you understand that?
These people are providing these weapons to these people that are attacking us. So instead of stopping them, let's stop the source. That's why we stop the source. So I don't know what of this thing that is going to happen. Why is this important in relations to South Africa? It's because of oil, guys. These people are big when it comes to oil. One of the fourth biggest company. They have the fourth biggest harbors of crude oil that creates plastic, diesel, petrol, you name it. They are very, very important when it comes to importing and exporting of oil. So if they have a war, that will affect us in South Africa. Already South Africa, we have a problem of fuel going up every now and again. These articles are a proof. Some of that, there was that fuel levy increase that is going. More petrol, more fuel means that more prices are going up, inflation. Because everything for you to move from one point to another, you need fuel. So if these people continue fighting, we, countries like South Africa, developing countries like South Africa, we are going to be affected because we depend on these imports from these countries. Very quiet. They are quiet. ANC is quiet. It's like they have that attitude of Aridike. What do you guys think about all of that? Please comment your thoughts. Let's talk about it. Nonetheless, I'll see you guys on my next upload. Bye.